not be selective in the one that we celebrate. Because we believe, say, if we speak in one voice, we speak in one tone, we speak in one accord, we go pull SLPP in a power come 2020. Comrades of the APC, comrades in the struggle, I get the humble privilege, the honor for introduce the chairperson of the ITGC. This chairperson, when they say you belong to APC family, you meet, you not ever political party. He has been APC through and through. This chairperson, now active member. This chairperson, now been the former Assistant Secretary General of the New Jersey of the APC. Positions. Important. I think so. We all come here from we expect the media team to also play role. So we are going to just pay attention. Attention, please. The cameraman, everybody else. Okay.
Okay, because I demanded and the other press houses said they don't settle now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, one meeting now. Now, as I said, that the most important part of this one now, that the message is one for payroll. That the whole country, for talk say, APC, now one word. APC, now one word. Oh yeah. APC, now one word. Oh yeah. APC, now one word. Oh yeah. APC, now one word. Let's say we don't demonstrate the one word that APC and the 21-man committee. So we expect UNA also for express that same thing for when we go back and think say yes APC we don't come to one and we're ready and determined for State House 2023. Now the most important thing now for hearing this message. So now I will call upon the interim secretary for giving the press statement. We will not put you out for him. Okay. Oh, the chairman opening remarks, sorry. Number 5. The chairman's opening remarks. Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Back to power. I've been given the privilege to speak in Creole because it's rumored. Somebody would say, oh, you will talk. Somebody say, you will talk Creole. I say, what did I tell you? Me are born, rural APC. I grew up around here, Brookfield, Stemberton, Badongo Town, Morristown Barracks, and a little bit APC. So I grew up and I want to say APC. That's my way of introducing myself. At this junction, I want to give confidence to we all that the court give we an order or a ruling, what they say. It's all don't come together as a political party. I want to put ourselves together as a political party. It's all form 21-man committee. And I want to give the House this room or say we will form that 21-man committee. But I don't know how to proceed if I don't use this moment to give thanks to the Almighty God for this journey where we go through, where we end up peacefully. And I also want to use the opportunity for remember, because I respect the elders. I even always believe in the elders. And I'll use the opportunity for tell the one that will go before me, we fought for this party, when they picture the name of this wall. We want let people know say we recognize them and take go, we will hold them to high esteem. The executive will left, they do what they're supposed to do. And we respect them. And me respect them. I don't talk to all of them. Let nobody know say I don't talk to them. I talk to them and them don't understand the point where I come out. And APC will not unite. The people that were shame that the enemies will be the look for something different. So before I proceed, I want to recognize.
What's up?
My name is Alfred Peter Conte, APC. And how do we know? I want to give you a confidence. The people that were nervous, that the one that were behind. Because they know say all come together. 2023, we pull off all this without any confusion. 2023, we will beat the wire one first rounds. 2023, we not go run off. If you agree to that, say Osai! Away! We will make sure say we are giving our confidence. Yeah? APC we able to do it. When we put our shoulders together, victory is ours. If somebody they divide you, I'll push our aside. Not grab them, not flatter. Talk to them. Tell us, say, bruh, this is the time of unity. In fact, the theme of this meeting, we call them I will allow Amaruba because I come with the team. Amen. Amaruba, you will tell people in the team.
Solidarity for victory. Away! Away!
Thank you. Solidarity for victory. Solidarity means we all are one. Yeah? We are seeing APC in the world and we all are one. But before the former executive, the stakeholders, the one that we all the party, the one that we will meet with yet. I want to tell you, I say, oh, they come. We therefore can meet with you. We comrades in the diaspora. I want to say this to in English. We are coming to meet with you guys. I know we met with some of your chairmen recently in Freetown, but we want to let you guys know that your secretariat can still function in any area, in any capacity to defend and run the administration of the All People's Congress Party in the diaspora. Until that time when we set up a different, or what we call an interim channel through which we will communicate with you guys. So I want you guys to know that. Before I conclude, I want to remind people that when the APC party was in power, under the leadership of His Excellency, the former President, Ernest Bai Koroma, even if we come back to power, it's going to be difficult to out-trump that record. Prior to the Ebola crisis and the drop in mineral resources, drop in the price of mineral resources, a month, no political party can say the same. So this is one reason you should be proud to be part of the APC that is going to come back to power come 2023. So with that said, Mr. Secretary, I want to thank members of the 21-man committee, and with your permission, I want to let the media know and the people out there that this is a 21-man committee. There is no us or them. Well, the reason I asked permission, it was resolved we don't say us or them. But I want to say there is no us or them. We have voted over 12 times, and I want to tell everybody that in all voting, it has been nothing but unanimous, which means we're speaking with one voice. There is no division, there is no fighting. I did not come to remove somebody. I did not fight against somebody. I did not fight against the party. I fought for the party. And that is the reason I'm here today, and that is the reason we have this formidable committee. I want to thank you.
In the new history of the APC and Sierra Leone. We thank you, Mr. Chairman, for this short but sharp message. One of the messages we say is, we not get again, now them they we now we this, now them and this no day. They will now also, now the message that they will forget go. Say, we don't get a yellow now, the government depart in another again. We are all APC. We don't get plenty again. We get all APC. So we are when they get the message go, say, we all now one. We all now one, we don't come together. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about the most important thing. We don't hear from the chairman, and he don't assure us, say, we will stand and fight and bring back APC come back to power in 2023. And God will make it happen in Jesus' name, in Allah's name. All right, now I want to quickly introduce the interim chairperson. Of course, we all know they don't call her, but we know say that one of the person will give life for this party in the parliament. Now one of the people them when they team up and talk, the opposition, the trustees and the shake. Now one of the posting them where you gonna in constituency interim secretary. Now one of the posting where you gonna in constituency is a young. And I think so when I call an artist now, we see the appreciation we come from the people there. Ladies and gentlemen, is a learned person, a humble, a respectful, a respect elders, and a good listener. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I call upon the interim secretary for the 21-man committee, Honorable Abdul Kabo.
A, B, C. My duty here today is to lead our first press release as 21-man committee or the interim transitional governance committee. Press release. Interim transitional governance committee, ITC. The interim transitional governance committee. The interim transitional governance committee, ITGC of the All People's Congress, APC party, established pursuant to the judgment delivered by Honorable Justice Adrian Fisher J. on the 28th of April 2022, is pleased to inform party members, supporters, and the general public that in compliance with the said judgment of the court, the ITGC was fully constituted on Friday, May 14th, 2022, with Alfred Peter Conte as the chairman. The former National Secretary General, Ambassador Alaji membership document Ambassador also provided a signed detailed financial statement of expense of the party from October 2017 to April the head of secretariat. Constituted the following subcommittee to assist in the smooth running and operations of the party during this transitional period. The Secretariat Subcommittee, Honorable Abdul Head. Ugiatu Wosekanu, member. Councillor Alaji Santility Kamara, member. Organizing subcommittee. Honorable Amadou Kanu, member. The member. Honorable Aaron Aruna Koroma, member. Councillor Alaji Santigiti Kamara, member. Mutar Jalo Esquire, Ed. Member. Within the next days, the committee will develop the rules within the delegate conference and shall deliver registration commission BPRC not later than the 27th. The committee will also very soon constitute other 24 members of the transition. To carry out a forensic audit on the 28th April 2022. Along these lines, the ITGC has received up-to-date bank statement from all banks holding the finances of the party and wishes to emphatically dispel all unfounded rumors that the party only has 3 million in the bank. The committee shall resolve membership issues in accordance with the court order delivered by Honorable Justice Adrian Fisher J. on the 28th April 2022. The committee wishes to thank the former executive and assures all party members of its commitment to work in unison to promote the ideals of the APC and set the stage for a victorious 2023 presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections. The committee shall keep the party and the general public informed of further developments relating to the implementation of the court orders, and further assures members of the party and the general public of a level playing field for all aspiring candidates in our internal electoral processes, and a smooth and transparent transition for the All People's Congress Party. By copy of this press release, the Political Parties Registration Commission, PPRC, is accordingly informed. Signed, Honorable Abdul Secretary and Head of Secretariat, ITGC. I thank you.
Well, thank you, Interim Secretary. We don't get the information. Maybe if a broken small, na for tell una say, number one, we don't come together as a party for take up the State House and the elections that we need to come. We also don't come for talk say we will make sure that every position that this party now, then they vote for them. From downside take up to the up, then they vote for them. We also don't agree now for say that thing when them in the West talk say APC na 3 million no more, na even less than by them, na lie. When I go back and tell them. Okay. Alright? We will interpret the say that just take the quickly like interpreter to na Kireo. But I remember saying a country yes. Alright. The interim transition governance committee of the APC party, when they establish by the court judgment where Justice Henry Fisher gave on the 28th of April 2022, then gladly for telling all the party members exactly what the judgment talk. And that this ITGC, the Chairman Committee, where they form on Friday, May the 13th, 2020, where they made Alfred Peter Conte as the chairman. Well, they get a meeting where they do for handing over ceremony in Headquarter Naya. It happened on Friday, the 13th of May 2020, 10 a.m. in the morning. The former National Secretary General Ambassador Alhaji Usman Fode Yassane, he gave to this to the Secretariat of this ITGC, he give boku documents and an handover notes, he give bank statement, he give bank information system, he give membership, almost members, they register at APC, he also give all things but the office to the chairman of the ITGC. Ambassador Fode Yassane, he also signed money, paper they were concerned for the party in money and how they spend them from October 2017 to April 28 when they make this judgment. Again, Honorable Abdul Kabo, when the interim secretary, all man way na this 21-man committee be green for say make it be the interim chairman for this secretary, for the interim secretary for this gathering. Also, they look what the court ruling is saying, that all the office system, whether former executive the old, therefore left their office system there, and they transform this office now to ITGC, and this ITGC itself sit down and say, no will form subcommittees them, we will add their offices there for carrying on with the party in business. Now, they name the secretariat, they name the secretariat subcommittee, Honorable Abdul Kabo Dede, the secretary, they sent a member them. Publicity secretary, they sent a member them. And again, just as they don't do that day, they try very hard for them to do. They try for Kandu the elections from ward onto the National Delegate Conference. Okay, this also this rules here and then documents here they get for here to PPRC not later than the 27th, where it will be so that PPRC themselves will publish this thing that the government gazette so that it becomes something where the APC they look forward to for further. According to what the court in judgment say for conduct the elections. Again, the committee also quickly then there's a also an audit firm. The ITGC also, they don't receive updated bank statements from all the banks that where the former executive being put couple. And they wish for tell everybody for say, now Bokula and rumors for talk say, now only 3 million na in the APC the bank. For them to sit down and talk about membership things inside the party. The committee also want for 10 to the former executive, and they want for also assure party. And we will put up strong things them for make sure APC come back to power 2023. The committee also, they tell the party and all the people that say, anything when they do, they will come out for Teluna anytime when they plan for do something or when they don't do something, according to the orders of the court. He said, he want for provide, this thing want to provide a level playing field. All man as APC member for get equal rights alongside this tenure where we try for the party come back to one. He said this copy where in it show they also don't send out the PPRC. Now him, the interim chairman, Honorable Abdul Kabo, now he say this one. I think I don't try. Hello? Okay, now, I'm sorry because I say interim chairman, I've been expecting something at the interim chairman to make sure there's an oversight. Anyway, sorry, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Secretary. Now we move to the last side. Like I say, we don't want for holding too long. Now the question and answer. We want to forget few people. We don't want to spend much of our time. So the disabled, the youth them also, and they get a good proportion inside the party. So for example, when we win 2023, if in a 1,000 positions a day for give, women they forget 300 out of the 1,000. Now the fact this will affect. If you want for give position, they also for consider the youth for tell them say they said that the future leader, they said they will give them good positions them. So that they will same way to disable one them. So that we want that when I get them. Now we want to do. I just want 5 people. I will take SNBC, AYV, Epic Radio, somebody winning an Epic Radio, and then we want to take one at the East. Star TV, Tumac. And no, from where? Look at SNBC, 98.1. Sorry. Hello. I want, okay. No. I want follow guys where we can pick because we still will take everybody who will come here just now. So now we just take few people. If you want any question, you get any other question, write down and send it to the committee. We will and put your number. We will call you and give you the appropriate answer, please. Yeah. So as they call you, tell your name and call the media house where they work for so that we will know. So you are now observations. Yes, please.
We expect the people them they don't identify by themselves, but not only for personal.
We want to do that because we want to spend quick time. Well, what will happen? All right, okay. And they take 3 people from this side. No, now they're not to press people. And they take six people. 6 people. 6 people. So, yes, you say, you know that.
I am Victor Jones from SNBC. The question is, where does the 18 transitional governance committees work lead to this? Where does the committee's work lead to from this stage? What's next? And so on. Victor Jones.
All right, SNBC. Next question. I want to see a woman.
Well, my name is Sri Bonita. I'm from the APC UK and ITV platform all the way in the UK, so I was happy that the diaspora as well represented. And if you can't speak English, I'm sorry, but I'm always speaking English. I'm sorry, please. I'm just wanted to ask. That it was a premium.
He just want to know, they don't like but APC say that 3 million again. He wants to know, then they don't talk to them, they do audit. Waiting, we will able to do, and they're glad that they don't point this line when they lie now. Saturday.
Who's going to select? Good afternoon. I just want to ask one thing. So I just want to ask this is about to start. We are asking about Star Television. When I talk about journalists on the hire an audit firm for forensic audit finances of the APC, but when I don't get an insight about how they hold it, what's my impression in terms of how the judicial system led the money in the APC?
All right, thank you. 19.1. Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm in and a report for 1921. And after the court judgment, we are plenty talking that the party gets by-elections. So what's our preparation for them by-elections?
Thank you very much. AYV.
My own name now Ali Alvin Cargo and I report for AYV television. Obviously, we know say 21 people, we know the doubt their competence, but APC too big for 21 people for run, especially when it comes to conducting elections. So the question, what's the criteria when the 21 committee for use for include other people for as workforce for ensure they win the 2023 election?
Tumac Radio.
Good afternoon. Mina Abdurrahman Pamusa Swaju Bangura, production manager at Tumac Radio. I just want to ask the ITGC because over time we're going to see the disabled, the women they're going to push them too far. So what for now actually how best the ITGC they go incorporate the women, for them to incorporate women, the disabled and the grassroots. Thank you.
Universal Times.
Thank you very much. But first of all, sir, Mr. Bomina, I want to address you before I ask the question. Why am I saying this? I observe as chairperson or leader and moderator of the program, you're not supposed to identify media as the way you want them to talk. What I can say, a stage managed event of which we don't want that. We need equal opportunity, even to recruit it, allow us to make it talk, so you will pick sense out of that. The question now is this here. Mr. Alfred Peter Conte,
Mina editor George Temple, proprietor Universal Times newspaper, and we found that they also called investigative journalists. The question I want to ask you, sir, for set the record straight and make people they know exactly almost when I meet inside APC account or almost the previous Secretary General and Finance person handover. You mind for me we know almost when I meet inside the account now, and then also again watching the rationale behind the forensic auditing way una want for all. And finally, when I say when I go prepare a level playing field for each and every aspirant or contestant for any national position apart from the flag bearer position, how prepared are you, and also to extend olive branch to other members of the previous administration?
Leone.
Mina Sheikh Kamal Jr. represents Leone. The first question why they ask, the APC, it covered the 16 political districts of Sierra Leone, where the look of over 4 million population according to the past election results. The question why they ask here, with then subcommittee there, when they say that they established, now whose platform will create in that other people overseas will be part of the committee there. Then number two, I agree with Bumne, they emphasize on the women 30%. I want to know this 30% where they talk on, whether they stand on, whether na the court order give them or na a bill where they don't pass from the House of Parliament 2017. Thank you.
I just need one question now, and then I'm making this is a critical choice. So you have to give me my permission to choose who I want to choose now. Why? You are now preempting me, so don't. Give me my conscience, please. I need something from a newspaper now. The general people remember. Anybody want to ask question? I think that's correct. So you are 4 hands are up. 1, 2, 3. I want to set me at your point. All right. Okay, come front. You name any concern. I wanted 2 questions from the back.
My name is Alaji Sanko from Lunge Action Force Constituency 077. I just want to know if this 21-man committee will register new members them again as we go for lower level election to delegate conference.
All right, the last and lucky one, a lady now. Okay.
My name is Mrs. Margaret Dagbo, former deputy chair for the West Rural District Council and deputy chair for former councillors. Now, we want to talk for 30% when we get interest on. And when I look at the table, I see only 2 women with so many men. Out of 21, 1 woman there. How fear will have a play for this 30%? So we are in a big trade. Let the national both and across the country, let me get 30%. I rest my case. Thank
you. Hello. All right. When I want to we get the responses now to our questions then. All right. Victor Joe of the SLBC. You see, the work where ITGC don't do. Who say he don't care we go. That question they ask. You say does the IT now the answer is what thing we don't lead the work already we don't do. Number 1, we don't try for big solidarity. All right, okay. The secretary and the chairman will answer this question. The chairman.
On Una long answer like say we want to SLPP 2023. Hey! See! With first question, I will go through the questions, then after which the chairman said will get an opportunity for touch Usa and not touch and correct Usa one or two. One, the first question now from we brother na SLBC. He say Usa the ITGC they go after here. For answer that question, then I will tell you say the activities of ITGC na court 9 determinant. Court giving timelines and court giving activities them. If then time that they reach, we don't do the activities then they are contempt of court. So firstly, the ITGC therefore ensure say before the 27th of May, this month, May, we don't promulgate the rules of the lower level elections. How una therefore do una ward elections, constituency elections, district elections, regional elections. This committee for present to PPRC the rules where we make as a committee on how the elections that they for conduct. And we for do against the 27th of this month. Then before the 27th of this month, this committee for hire an audit firm for can do a forensic audit on the account of the party. Before June 3rd, 2022, this committee for submit the rules to PPIC. To PPIC. Then the publication and gazette of their rules then they PPIC now go determine when they go do it. And that day now the ruling paragraph 90 subsection 10 subsection 2 of page 60. And also this committee therefore establish an election team of 25 people then, where now they therefore go and conduct the elections then at the various wards and constituencies. And this committee, that committee they therefore get the mandate for co-opt if they wish for co-opt. Now they get the mandate for do that day. And this ITGC, now they choose the members of that elections committee. Then also all lower level elections, this committee for ensure say the election committee conduct them within 60 days after the publication of their rules and they will go for PPIC. PPIC therefore publish them in a gazette. And within 60 days after the publication of the rules in the gazette, the elections team will go for say the 25-man team for ensure say inside that 60 days they don't done with all the election business. And also the audit firm where this committee therefore appoint. That audit firm they therefore give it a report. And the chairman of this committee, where Mr. Alfred Peter Conte, for make sure say within 60 days, we all as a committee don't appoint the audit firm. And then an instruction where then at the court ruling on page 61, paragraph 90, subsection 10 of subsection 5. And also, this committee for ensure say after they don't do the auditing, they can give me the report. The chairman for submit the report to PPIC within 14 days. Receive the report, information say PPIC gets that report there. Then also, this committee for come up with a resolution on membership issue. And the rule is very specific of the constitution where we for refer to for address membership issue. So this committee in consultation, this committee for do that either before the National Delegate Conference or we address and during the National Delegate Conference. And also, this committee will conduct National Delegate Conference within 28 days after we don't done the lower level elections. We don't get the various ward executive, constituency executive, district executive, regional executive, the national officers. 28 days, no, the district, the regional executive. In 28 days after elections team, where now 25 people left, then we ensure say the process, the National Delegate Conference be supervised by PPRC. Then a day we go get with new national officers. Order for be chairman now na the party, order for be secretary general na the party, order for be organizing secretary na the party. No sooner we get national executive of the All People's Congress, we mandate don't stop. We hand over to them. They run the party now for meet-up 2023 elections. So we mandate they stop. No sooner we don't elect the national officers of the party. Then somebody asks, say, how about the funds of the party? If we the committee gladly for the funds of the party, or we not gladly for the funds of the party. Like what we say, we don't state that emphatically. People around say the All People's Congress get 3 million at the account. One account. $36 million. Only one of the accounts left. And also, una ask for the audit firm how the APC go get the audit firm for come do the forensic audit, and why make them they do forensic audit? I want make una know say the forensic audit of the court. Now the court say them for do forensic audit, and we dey court tell me. So if say how say we may get 21-man committee force by virtue of court ruling, we also conduct the election for 5 delegates in each constituency. Then they co-opt people will not be originally there at the 21-man committee. So it has to be out of the exercise of the discretion of the composition of the 25-man committee. There is timeline where the party for do their elections the day by the court, and if the party not do one within this that even day na the always don't prioritize woman. You by this government. So the APC is extraordinarily attached to the 30% quota. And even then our constitution, anything where then our constitution, you don't get an alternative. By law, you should stick by it. So if then now the constitution say we forget 30% representation from the women. And also, when I all can agree with me, always don't prioritize disabled. We don't ever dismiss them with the back of the hand. So we need not fear about them. I shall say I don't answer that question. Then APC, we all na famble. We all na famble. That famble to the ITGC, we get a representation. Now the launch of the campaign of constituency 056 na Samaya Bendugu. 5 members of the team go there, and me as the secretary and the head of secretary. And we launch the campaign, and the crowd will pull na Samaya Bendugu. It make SLPP afraid say they lost the seat. And what did they do? What did they do? What did they do now? So let them announce, say all the young men then for go to community. Outside, let them go work. And if any young man not go work, they go deal with them. And this morning, we get pictures of some of the members that when they stabbed it. On and whether we dey do new registrations, as the court order say we dey look at unresolved membership. When they say this is unresolved, that means say you will not begin am, but you not done am. You not complete it. You understand? So the committee where they get for set, we get for make the rules and regulation on how we dey attend to this membership issue. And we not reach that state date for long determine whether we dey confirm, whether we not dey confirm. But I want to repose confidence on the committee, because this committee get people that will get experience. We get the lawyers them, we have 3 lawyers. We get Honorable Ibrahim Bundu, we get Honorable Leone Mara, where they also are the legal team of the 21-man committee. Then go get on to read and give the necessary advice on how we they constitute the rules that we form the rules that we get for take we to resolving the delegate issue. Then the final question, the chairman said the cargo motto. Now the bar will speak, nobody enough for speak. Yes, the final issue now on we anti-Margaret Cargo. We're talking about female representation. I want to let you know, say, I don't talk and just now. APC, we believe in female representation. We don't see SNPP that they pull with female members of parliament, they replace them with male members of parliament. Party where they support female representation, and not they do that thing. We don't see who side SNPP that they pull women them, where they are NIA, women them, where they are road transport, they replace them with man them. APC na party where not they do that thing. Yes, I want to inform as a party, we also take that into consideration. Then we know and if the we don't do the best for representing people there. Project the way they under the fact that they lock winner, honorable Leone Mara, he don't sleep in herself. They don't lock on herself. So when they lock parliament and I possibly get the prerequisite also say in effect Nobody knows.
Get much. Committee and left change come to and one thing we always do, it open the lane. We're going to launch a campaign. Open